Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning and a warm welcome to everyone. In the past, education was simple. Students came to school, teachers taught using blackboards and chalk, and learning happened face to face. But today, the education has transformed. Students submit online assignment, teachers store data in digital systems, classroom exists on screen, and artificial intelligence support learning. However, this digital transformation has created a new challenge, which is the cyber insecurity. Let me ask you guys something honestly. How many of you have used public Wi-Fi without thinking about your own safety? And how many of you have shared your personal information online? And how many of you believe your data is completely safe? The truth is, in digital era, danger is often invisible. That's why our discussion today focuses on the seal of quality education, responsibility of futuristic teachers in navigating cyber laws, data privacy, and the prevention of cybercrime to ensure a safe and ethical digital learning space. This topic reflects on our own big idea, which is the futuristic teacher act as a catalyst for quality education. A futuristic teacher is not just someone who teaches grammar, mathematics, or even science. A futuristic teacher is a protector, a guide, a digital role model, and an ethical leader. Today, we will explore how teachers must respond to cyber threats and digital risks to ensure quality education. I am honored to introduce our panelists. First, Haris, who will analyze cyber laws and legal responsibilities of teachers. Second, Saif, who will discuss ethics, privacy, and the human impact of cybersecurity in education. Let us begin with their opening thoughts. Haris, what does cybersecurity mean to you as a future educator?
Firstly, thank you, Hasif. When we talk about cybersecurity in education, many people think it is only about technology. But in reality, cybersecurity is about protection, responsibility, and accountability. Schools today collect massive amounts of data: students' name, identification numbers, academic records, behavioral reports, and even biometric data. If this information is exposed, it can be exploited for fraud, cyberbullying, and identity theft. From a legal perspective, teachers are entrusted with this data. This means teachers are not only educators but also custodians of students' digital identities. For example, if a teacher accidentally leaks student information, it is not just a technical mistake. It is a legal and ethical issue. Therefore, futuristic teachers must understand cyber laws, digital policies, and legal consequences. In my opinion, without legal awareness, quality education cannot be sustained in the digital era.
Thank you, Haris. Let's continue to Saif. What do you think about it?
Thank you, Hasif. Firstly, I would like to approach this issue from a different angle, which is cybersecurity is not only about laws or system, but it is also about human dignity, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's true.
Yeah. When a student's privacy is violated, it affects their confidence, identity, and even their personal emotional well-being. For instance, when private messages or photos are leaked, students may feel humiliated and traumatized. That comes if teachers fail to protect students in the digital space. And students also may lose trust in the education system. Therefore, futuristic teacher must not only follow laws but also practice empathy, ethics, and moral responsibility. Which, in other words, cybersecurity is not just a technical duty, but it is a moral obligation.
Thank you both of you, Haris and Saif. And let us explore cyber laws in more depth. Haris, can you explain why cyber laws are becoming increasingly important in modern education?
So, in my opinion, cyber laws are important because digital systems are vulnerable. In Malaysia and globally, many cases of data breaches have occurred in schools and universities. For example, there have been incidents where hackers access school databases and leak students' information. Such incidents show that education institutions are not immune to cyber threats. Cyber laws such as the Personal Data Protection Act aim to protect individuals from misuse of their data. Teachers must understand that sharing students' information without consent is not just unethical, it is illegal.
That is a very interesting point. But I think that some people may argue that strict cyber laws may limit teachers' flexibility in teaching. Don't you think like that, guys?
Yeah.
For example, teachers often share students' work online for educational purposes. Do you think cyber laws restrict teachers, or do they actually empower them? What do you think, Haris?
I believe cyber laws empower teachers rather than restrict them. Cyber laws provide clear guidelines on what is acceptable and what is not. Without laws, teachers may unknowingly violate students' rights. With law, teachers can make informed decisions and protect themselves legally. Therefore, cyber laws serve as a framework that supports responsible teaching.
That's a very good point. So, it is clear that cyber laws do not hinder education. Instead, they strengthen the foundation of ethical and secure learning in our daily life. And now let's move on. Let us discuss the privacy and digital footprints. Saif, how does digital footprints affect students in the long term?
Thank you, Hasif. In my opinion, a digital footprint refers to the trace of information that individuals leave online, which, as you can see, many students nowadays are unaware that their online access today may affect their future opportunities. For example, guys, inappropriate posts, comments, or images can be accessed by universities or employers. If teachers do not educate the students about digital footprints, students may unknowingly harm their own futures. Therefore, futuristic teachers must guide students to become responsible digital citizens.
So, do you think students take digital privacy seriously, Saif?
Honestly, many students sadly do not. They often prioritize popularity and social media engagement over the privacy of their self. And this is why teachers must intervene. Teachers should not only teach academic content but also educate the students about digital responsibility in this era.
Okay, so this shows that futuristic teachers play a crucial role in shaping student digital identities.
Yes.
They are the catalyst of who influence how students behave in the digital world. So let's move on again. Now, let us intensify our discussion. I would like both panelists to respond to this statement. Following cyber laws is enough to ensure digital safety in education. Haris, do you agree with this statement?
Definitely yes. Cyber laws provide a strong foundation for digital safety. If teachers strictly follow cyber laws, many risks can be prevented. For example, laws regulate data sharing, online communication, and digital conduct. Without legal enforcement, ethical values alone may not be effective. Therefore, I believe cyber laws are the primary pillar of digital safety.
And Saif, do you agree with Haris?
First, I honestly respect Haris' opinions, but I disagree with the idea that laws alone are sufficient. As we can see, laws of course can control behavior, but they cannot control human personal intentions. A teacher may follow laws but still can treat their students' data carelessly. Ethical awareness is what motivates teacher to act responsibly even when no one is watching. Therefore, ethics must complement laws.
And Haris, how would you respond to Saif's argument?
I agree that ethics are important. However, ethics without laws may lack enforcement. Some individuals may ignore ethical principles if there are no legal consequences. These laws and ethics must work together.
I think this debate highlights an important truth, you guys. Laws really does create an external control, while ethics create internal responsibility. A futuristic teacher must possess both of the characteristics. And guys, let us analyze a real life scenario. Imagine the situation. A teacher records an online class and uploads it to the social media without the students' own consent. And some students may feel uncomfortable because their faces and voices are publicly exposed. Is this action justified? Haris, what's your legal perspective?
From a legal perspective, this action may violate privacy laws. Students' consent is required before sharing their images or voices. Even if the teacher's intention is educational, the action is still problematic. This example shows why teachers must be cautious in the digital space.
Okay. And Saif, what is your ethical perspective on this?
So for me, basically, ethically, the teacher should prioritize, of course, the students' comfort and dignity. Even if the law is unclear, the teacher should ask for permissions. In this case, which demonstrates that ethical awareness is crucial in digital teaching nowadays.
So this scenario shows that futuristic teachers must think critically before using the technology to expose their student, right?
Yes.
Okay. So now let's move on towards solutions. Haris, what concrete step should a futuristic teachers take to strengthen cybersecurity for their own security and also their students?
So, firstly, in my opinion, teachers should continuously update their digital knowledge. Secondly, schools should implement strict data protection policies. And then teachers also should use secure platforms and avoid sharing sensitive information casually. And lastly, teachers should collaborate with IT experts to enhance cybersecurity.
That's a very good point. Saif, what about ethical and educational strategies for teachers?
So, for me, teachers should integrate digital citizenship into the curriculum in schools. And of course, they should encourage the students to always think critically about their online behavior. Teachers also be a model ethical behavior by respecting privacy and promoting responsible digital practices. In addition, schools should create safe space for students to report the issue of cybers.
So based on our discussion,
Yes.
in the future, I think that technology will become more advanced.
Of course.
Artificial intelligence are used in our education system. Virtual reality, a big data will reshape education nowadays. Therefore, futuristic teachers must evolve continuously to adapt with the situation. And for our last discussion, as we conclude this discussion, let us reflect on the essence of our topic. I think cybersecurity is not merely a technical issue. It is a legal, ethical, and educational responsibility for both teachers and students. Haris here has demonstrated that cyber laws are essential to protect students and maintain accountability. And Saif also has shown that ethics and privacy are fundamental to students' dignity and well-being. Together, this perspective illustrates that futuristic teachers are not only instructors, but also digital guardians and moral leaders. Let me end with a powerful thoughts. In the digital age, the quality of education is measured not only by knowledge, but by the safety and integrity of the learning environment. May we all strive to become futuristic teachers who do not merely adapt to technologies, but lead it responsibility. Thank you both of you, Haris and Saif, for your insightful contributions. Thank you for everyone for giving your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and goodbye. Thank you guys. Yeah, thank you. Back again with us and with the Q&A session. So far, we have discussed cyber laws, data privacy, ethical responsibility, and also the role of futuristic teachers in ensuring a safe digital learning environment. Now, we would like to open the floor for questions. These sessions will allow us to explore deeper into the topics more critically and from this different perspective, which is from the panelists and also from the audience. Let us begin with the question from the panelists themselves. Haris, you can start first.
Okay, thank you, Asif. So, I want to ask Saif. Saif,
Yeah.
you emphasize that ethics is more important than laws in guiding teachers' behavior.
Yes.
But in reality, not all teachers naturally practice ethical behavior. So, my question is, if teachers do not have strong ethical values, how can schools ensure that students' privacy is still protected?
That's a very good question. Saif, what's your answer?
So actually, Haris, to be honest, that is a very thought-provoking question there. So I agree that not all teachers may naturally possess a strong ethical awareness, isn't it?
Yeah.
However, this is where institutional culture and professional training play a crucial and important role, where schools should not only enforce the rules but also, I believe, cultivate ethical awareness through continuous professional development. For example, workshops on digital ethics, reflective practice, and peer discussions can help teachers internalize ethical values. Moreover, when ethical behavior becomes part of the school culture, teachers are more likely to practice it sincerely, not just because of the laws, but because of professional identity. Therefore, while laws provide external control, ethical education also shapes the internal responsibility. Yeah, that's all from me.
Okay, so I think that is a very insightful response from Saif.
Yes.
I think it is clear that ethical behavior is not accidentally. It must be nurtured systematically within the teaching profession itself. What do you think about that, Haris?
So, I think it's my turn now, Haris, and I would like to pose a hot question to you, Haris. You argued that cyber laws are the primary pillar of digital safety in our education. However, cyber laws often evolve slower than the technology itself. So, my genuine question is, if technology develops faster than laws, how can the futuristic teachers respond to new cyber threats that are not yet regulated by law?
Alright, Saif, I think that is an excellent question. It is true that technology often advances faster than legal frameworks.
Yes, of course.
For example, in such situations, teachers cannot rely solely on laws. Instead, they must apply critical thinking and professional judgment. And next, I think if a new digital platform emerges and there is no specific law regulating its use, teachers should still evaluate its risk before using it with students. They should ask questions such as, is this platform secure? Or does it collect personal data? Or can students' privacy be compromised? Therefore, futuristic teachers must combine legal knowledge with ethical reasoning and technological awareness. This reinforces the idea that teachers must be proactive and reactive in the digital era. Yeah, that's all.
I think from your answer, I can feel that this clearly shows that futuristic teachers must continuously adapt to technological changes and make informed decisions even in any uncertain situation. Now, let's take question from the audience. So imagine, this is a question from the audience, right, guys? Come on.
Yeah.
So imagine a student asks teachers why teachers always tell students to be careful online, but sometimes teachers themselves share the students' information in group chats. Isn't that contradiction? Haris, how do you respond to that?
Okay, I see that this question highlights a critical issue. Yes, it is a contradiction if teachers advise students to protect their privacy but fail to practice it themselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
Teachers must realize that they are role models. If teachers casually share students' information in group chats, they are indirectly teaching students that privacy is not important. Therefore, teachers must practice what they preach. From a legal perspective, such action can also lead to serious consequences. So this shows that teachers must be more disciplined and responsible in the digital space.
That's a very good answer from you, Haris. Saif,
Yes.
would you like to add any perspective from your own side?
Yes, of course. Even though Haris already given an excellent answers, I guess, but I want to give my own opinion about this issue, which is this issue is not only about legality but also about trust. Trust is an important thing in this issue. When teachers violate students' privacy, students automatically may feel betrayed by teachers. Trust is the foundation of effective learning, isn't it? Without trust, students may become disengaged and less motivated. Therefore, teachers must demonstrate consistency between their words and action. That's all from me.
I think both of you have answered the question clearly. So we got another question from the audience itself. Okay. They ask, is it realistic to expect teachers to handle cybersecurity issues when they already have heavy teaching workloads? I think, Saif, what is your view on the question?
Regarding this issue, I think it's a good question there. This is a very realistic concern where teachers today face multiple responsibilities, which is including lesson planning, assessment, administration, and student counselling. However, cybersecurity should not be viewed as an additional burden. Instead, it should be integrated into the daily teaching practice. For example, teachers can incorporate discussions about digital safety into the lessons without requiring extra time. Moreover, schools and authorities must support teachers through training and resources. Therefore, while the expectation is challenging, it is necessary in this digital and challenging era.
So, personally, I agree with Saif. Cybersecurity is not an optional task. It is part of the professional responsibility. If teachers ignore cybersecurity due to workload, the consequences can be far more severe. So this shows that institutional support and policy reform are crucial to balance teachers' responsibilities.
So guys, let's consider a more critical question from the audience again. Do you think that students should also be responsible for cybersecurity, or should responsibility fall entirely on the teachers? Haris, your thoughts?
Actually, I've heard this question often, and now I'm going to give my opinion. Cybersecurity should be a shared responsibility for me. Teachers cannot monitor every student's online activity. Students must also be educated to protect themselves. However, teachers play a crucial role in guiding students and setting standards. Therefore, while students must take responsibility, I think teachers remain the primary leaders in shaping digital behavior. What do you think, Saif?
I agree with you, Haris. All in all, we need to relate all these issues back to the big idea, which is futuristic teacher as a catalyst, act as a catalyst for quality education. Students are not passive recipients, they are active participants in the digital world. This aligns together with the concept of quality education, where students are not only academically competent but also ethically conscious.
So thank you guys for the insightful question and responses. This Q&A session for me has shown that cybersecurity in education is a complex issue that involves laws, ethics, education, and also human values in education. Through the discussion here, we can see that future teachers must not only teach subjects, but they also shape digital citizens. The question raised today by the audience and by the panelists remind us that quality education is not achieved by technology alone, but by responsible individuals who use technology wisely. With that, we conclude our Q&A session and move toward the final conclusion of our forum. Thank you guys for listening. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and thank you.